Hi everyone. Hi guys. This is just incredibly strange. So I am here today to talk about some incredible Clinique products. But what I'm going to do is, while we are waiting for everyone to arrive, I'm not sure how many people are not sure how to figure that one out yet. But hi Ali. I'm just going to see where you guys are coming from. Where are you all calling in from? What's the vibe over there? Because it's boiling here. It's literally the hottest day of the year. Oh my goodness, hi everyone. These are such lovely messages. This is so nice. We're in my bathroom. That's a little intro for you guys. But you, Indiana, very nice. Very nice. Hello from NJ. I'm guessing that means New Jersey. Is that New Jersey? Norway, hi. Ireland, hello. California, Philippines, this is so amazing. Hello everyone from around the world. This is so brilliant. Michigan, Brazil, Switzerland, Virginia. God, this is just quite incredible. How is everyone feeling? How are we all feeling? What has been the thing that you're going to take away from lockdown? Because there's a few things that I've been feeling, and I've been really excited, right, about leaving lockdown. But then, is there a little bit of anyone else that's feeling actually a little bit scared about leaving lockdown? I've got very comfortable. Thank you, my bathroom. Thank you very much. Got very, very comfortable being in my own house. So, hi, California. Bahamas, hi there. Very nice. Yeah, let me know what you guys are, how you guys are feeling about re-entering society. Because for me, I know in England, we've got, heavens, we have the 4th of July is when the shops are opening. Where's Ted? Ted is literally asleep. Bless his cotton socks. He's so hot and bothered at the moment. He doesn't know what's going on. Finland, oh my goodness. Venezuela, hello everyone. This is amazing. You don't want to leave your house, right? Neither do I. Just now everyone's saying Ted. Which I'm really appreciating. I think he's really feeling the love over there. Argentina, New York, Miami. We are literally all over the world. Isn't technology amazing? Right, so I think there's lots of us here now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to introduce you to what this is, why I'm here today, streaming live, to talk about re-entering society. And so therefore, what kind of a skin routine we're all going to be adopting that's going to be different from the one that we've been doing thus up until now. That doesn't make any sense. Thus. So for me, what I've found, I don't know if anyone else has found this, but I've been getting breakouts regardless of the fact that I've been wearing masks, as in like face masks as well as obviously face masks, as in skin masks as well as everything else. No makeup for 3 months. Right back at you. And then every once in a while you're like, or rather just, so maybe someone cute's at the dog park. So you put on a bit of mascara. So yes, I have not been wearing my makeup, but I do think that hormones and emotions and all of those things can play a factor in our skin. So I've been trying to keep my skin routine pretty chill and pretty like low key. And remembering to wash my pillows regularly. Do you know what I mean? That kind of like just a simple cleanliness thing. And yeah, you still break out even though you don't know that you it's so bizarre. So what I've been doing is that I've been using my Clinique Take the Day Off. So just so you know what I've already done, because I didn't know how to do washing my face with everyone here. So this little guy is, and I think this is where you guys can see it. So this is Take the Day Off Balm, and this is an oily one, and it is going to just remove all of the makeup that you've put on your skin, regardless of how much you've put on. So I think doing that first is really important, and it's really like luscious and gorgeous and just like makes you feel all kind of dewy and full of moisture. So I'll pop that on, and then I will take a cotton pad and I will wipe it off with some water and splash my face a few times. And then I move on to, you guessed it, the next cleanser. Ta-da! Which is this guy right here. And this is the clarifying lotion. For me, I just use one because I've got quite sensitive skin. And so that's kind of all I need, but it's an exfoliator as well. So this is, again, you apply it with a cotton pad. And that is just going to then remove the rest of the residue of your oil that you've just added to your skin and make sure that everything's really, really clean, which is the key, I think, to making sure that you don't get breakouts and to kind of like making sure you've got even skin tone and all that gorgeous stuff. Thank you for these eyebrows are my own. How's everyone been doing with that? My goodness. Not being able to get my eyebrows threaded. I don't know if anyone else has been trying to do it themselves, but I have. And I failed so badly. So many times. Ted was just laughing at me as I was crying in pain, trying to not just rid myself of my eyebrows. So this has got no alcohol in. This is really good for your skin, and it's come up there, I think. But that's a very good one. So you get your double cleanse. And then, once you've taken everything out of your skin, you want to make sure that you're going to get loads of moisture. And this guy is amazing. It's so good. The texture's ridiculous. It's like, it just turns into sort of almost water. It's remarkable. And it's full of really, really, really good moisture, which is what we need, regardless of what's happening. And right now, because we're in some kind of crazy heat wave, you need loads because your skin's just going to be super dehydrated. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when I'm really emotional, my skin just like dries out. Yeah, getting a haircut. Have you guys been having any interesting haircut stories? I've not bothered because I've wanted to grow my hair and I've done quite well, I feel. Ted, however, is boiling. Rainy chilli? That's not good. Chilli should not be rainy. And so now we're getting to the good stuff, which is what we're really going to. I won't cut my hair. My hair looks up. Thank you very much. It's good not blow drying your hair. I think that's another very good thing. Oh no, don't be insecure about which Clinique skincare to use. There are so many options. So I just showed you, like, Take the Day Off Balm is good for everyone's skin. And then with the Clinique clarifying lotion, I use one because that's what's good for my skin. But there are many, many different types that you can choose from to make sure that you get the right ones. Also, I feel like I should mention at this point that within this chat are some Clinique geniuses. Like the Apple Genius bar, we have Clinique versions that are here. So if you have any specific questions about any of the products that I am too dense to answer, which might be the case, then you can ask them here and they will be addressed. Yes. So now we get to the applying makeup stuff. So I've done all of that already. I did that this morning because it's not this morning anymore. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. And I'll do that again at the end of the day. Exactly those two things. Well, if you didn't sleep very much last night, then I'm here to make it seem as if you did. And so what I use now is this guy, which is the Clinique Moisture Surge. And this is really good because I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like wearing cakey foundation, right? But you want to be able to have something that's going to cover without feeling like you've just been in loads of makeup. Like, because for me, I'm on set all the time. That's hilarious. That's my phone. For me, I'm on set all the time. And so I'm always wearing loads of makeup. So when it's my own skin, I don't want to wear too much. So this is the right colour for me. And it's also got SPF 25 in, which we all need. So what I do is I get my brush. You can apply your fingers as well, obviously. If you do, wash your hands and then wash them again and then wash them again and wash them again. I like a brush because you can buff. And buffing, I find that if you do just use your hands, it can I just turn into a bit of a sticky mess. And then what happens is you've got foundation on your hands and you touch your white dress and you've suddenly got a brown dress, which you don't want. So I'm just going to get my brush and do this. I popped it on my hand first. I have clean hands. And I've popped a little bit of this on already. So I'm just going to apply it over here. Because for me, my breakouts have been all on my chin, which is a nightmare. But this is good for every skin type. However, you want to get the right colour. So I've got universal light medium. Don't know what that means, but it works for me. So I'm universal light medium. And we've just taken the brush and we are applying as much as you want. And the good thing about this is you can put as much on it as you want or not. Yes, you can use a sponge. Sponge is also really good. But again, my problem with sponges is that I just get really lazy about washing them. And then suddenly you get loads of spots and you're like, oh, it's because I'm using a skanky old sponge. It's easier to wash a brush. That's all I would say. And this looks really nice and it feels really nice. It feels like Ted's tail is just covered in foundation and making me feel great. So we've applied some of this, which in all the places that you want to apply it to, which for me, so the thing is that I would do my foundation before my concealer, which I never used to do. But I learnt that if you put on the concealer first and then you put on your foundation, you're just moving stuff around on your face and you're moving the concealer around. So if you've got stuff that you want to conceal, which we're about to get onto, for me it's here. I've got naturally very dark circles because I'm always working too much, although now that excuse is out of the window. So yeah, foundation first, and we've got all that lovely and blended, and then I will take my concealer, and for me, I am, very fair, 06. And this concealer is beyond perfecting super concealer. And it genuinely is genius. I don't know about you guys, but I've spent countless hours in beauty halls being like, I just want a concealer that works, that doesn't make me look like I've got panda eyes, and that is the right the right colour for my skin. And these guys have so many different colours, like it's ridiculous. They sent me a box. I've got a lot. You can see the box. Oh God, you can see the box. I don't think you were meant to see the box. Anyway, that's a box of Clinique products. So loads of different colours, but this guy, again, has a very handy, tiny little spout. And what I would do is I'll pop that on my, you can use a palette if you want to be dead fancy. Like if you were getting your skin, you're getting your face made up by someone else, they'd pop it on a nice palette. I'm putting it on my very clean hand. And then I'm going to take my ring finger, because someone told me that. But I think basically the rest of your hand, you can kind of get in there, and you're not gonna, if you use this finger, you're just gonna get your hand all in what you've just done, and you know, all that's, all, you know what I'm trying to say. So you take your ring finger and you get a little tiny bit, teeny tiny amount, do a little blot. So you've literally not got very much on. And what you want to do is you want to get it in, for me, if I'm doing my inside here, I want to get it in here. And now I'm going to try and do this online for you guys. So in there, and you don't want to go any further than that. That is literally the place. Yeah, put a ring on it, put a concealer on it. There's not a ring on mine, so I've got concealer on it instead. So you just want to pop it in here and up to there. You don't want to go any further, because that is what's going to make it look like you've been skiing with goggles on and you've got really bright. You just want to get rid of this bit here. So I've just done a little bit in here and in there, like these. So look at the delicate, I would never do this well on my own, FYI, just like bosh it on. But for you guys, I'm doing it how you want to do it. And so there it is. Tra-la. Look like I've just slept for 17 million hours. And then, like I said, I'm getting breakouts down here. So I would pop a little bit of this down here, like this and like this. I don't know why I'm getting breakouts on my chin. But tra-la. Or you might want to get these guys as well, because they get a little bit red for me. And that's that. We've done concealer. So that's that. And then what I'm going to move on to next is my fave, the prettiest thing you've ever seen. What is up with that? It's so beautiful. So this is a bronzer that's really pretty. As you can see, it has appeared for you guys. Here is my bronzer brush. You can use the same brush as the one I just used, by the way. Like, oftentimes when I'm really tight, when you're running out the house, you've got to go. So I would just use the same brush as well. But we're doing fancy vibes because it's for you guys. So fancy vibes say new brush. And with this new brush, I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush. And again, because I'm obsessed with this sort of thing, tap, tap, tap. Because we don't want loads on it. Because you're just suddenly going to get a... And with bronzer, you want to do curves, I've learnt. So for me, I like to do a kind of I don't like using the word contour, but I'm going to use it because dark colours absorb the light and kind of give you the shape that you want in your face, and the bright colours reflect the light, which gives you the kind of bounce. So here we're going to go in a C, like this, and then kind of blend it in a little bit. But the C, a Clinique C, haha, like this. And that is me trying to get some lovely bronzer in the places to make my cheekbones kapow! That's an official noise. That's what your cheekbones are going to do. So yeah, Clinique C's here and here. And you can whack a bit underneath here if you'd like. If you're worried about your chin, then we can do this. And also, so that we've literally just drawn into the face structure thing that works best for your face. But largely speaking, we all like cheekbones and we all like a jawline. I'm guessing that's kind of the vibe. At least it is when I've been doing my own makeup. So that is bronzer. And now we are going to move on to ta-da! Another ridiculously beautiful product. This is the blush. And for me, I've got Peach Pop, number 2. And this is a cheek pop, blush pop. Just like saying pop. So pop, here we are. And again, just too pretty. And the amount of times that because this is obviously a brand new one, because you guys are brand new and my one's used, so you won't get to see the thing. Get that Timothy Chalamet jawline, I love it. Yes, these recommendations are good for older women, Francis, thank you very much. I often do my makeup with my mum. And it used to be that she was teaching me, and now I'm kind of learning a few tricks of the trade from the fact that I get my face done all the time. And so we do them together and it really does work. I know that for me, I would like to use a cream on my eyelids. And for my mum, she was like, no, because I've got older eyes than you and it just looks different and it will come to you in time. So that would be the only difference. But for all the stuff that I'm doing now, this works for everybody's skin. So we have, yes, Beach Pop. And just going to get some nice, just getting some on my brush. And again, tap, 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 because we don't want too much. My mum is my twin, thanks. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little right in there. If you do the nice smile and get this very healthy hair out of the way, a little smile and in the cheek area it goes. And again, you can apply as much of this as you want. But there we go. Oh, and I forgot before, when you were doing this shading with your bronzer, you can do this if you like. I've done that face that I said I wouldn't do on live in chat, but I did. But you can do that and find your C that way if that's what you want. It's just basically to avoid having a stripe, because I once had a stripe and someone I was working with was like, you just need a little blend. And I was like, oh God, that's just not gone well. So there we go. That is, so my face, done. Diddly and done. Now what we do next is, you guessed it, these guys. And here, again, I've tried every other brow brush thing out there. I know that I'm very fortunate. I have a very bushy eyebrow, Elmo style. No, what is it? Is it Bert? Not Elmo. Bert Nerney, that's it. But this can never hurt anyone, especially as brows are in. Thank goodness, let's hope for long. So this is Clinique's Just Browsing Brush On Styling Mousse. And for me, I like it to be quite dark because my eyebrows are naturally darker than my even hair colour, which is now finally at its natural state. And so what I do is, this is a teeny tiny little brush, but as you can see, I've just taken it out, right? And again, this is new, so I wouldn't have to do this so much with my one that I've got. But because this is new, I'm just gonna, again, get my palette, aka my hand, and I'm just gonna give it a little wipe, because with all of these things, you want to kind of layer makeup on, I always think, because it's easier to add a little bit more than it is to take away a huge amount. So whatever you're using, I would just always pop it on your hand first and then apply gently. I have dry skin, so I need to use a lot of moisturiser and drink a lot of water. So what we've done is we've just wiped this so there isn't a huge amount on there. And then what I like to do is I literally like to go up and there and up. I don't normally talk to myself like this as I'm doing it, but occasionally I have been known to, and around. So you can see how little eyebrow threading I've been doing in my time. So I'm sorry if you're looking at a unibrow right now, but I'm making sure that doesn't happen. But yeah, so you want to, I like give it a bit of volume. Do you know what I mean? So that is brows. And again, you can do loads or you can do less. Like I feel like now I've put on slightly too much. And if that's the case, then you can just I get a cotton bud. And if you can find them, these little diddy ones are really good for this kind of thing. And you can just wipe some of it out and all of that stuff. So that's that. And now, because we're wearing masks all the time, right? And I don't know how much longer we're going to be wearing masks for, but probably for a minute. And so I thought we should do an eye. So this guy, the best eyeliner ever. Because I don't know about you, but pencils sort of freak me out. They get very smudgy, and they kind of, if you get hot and sweaty, which sometimes I do, especially in 9 million degree heat like it is in London right now, then it just goes smudgy and weird. And it gets in my eye, and I wear contact lenses. But these guys, this just stays on. It's amazing. And as I'm about to show you, it's got the tiniest little point, which is what you want. So, drum roll please. I'm about to apply liquid eyeliner for you guys when there's lots of things in my face. So we're going to see how this goes. Basically, what I do is I start in the centre and then I gently work my way out into a little flick. And what I try and do, go with Brian, thank you. Thank you, Brian. What I try and do is, for me, you sort of want to have that like, have I got makeup on? And so you want to get right in the lash line, like all the way in the lash line. And then that just defines your eye, making some people think that you're not really wearing it. But this, look what it's just done. It's magic. It's absolutely amazing. And you want to start in the middle, work your way out. And when you're thinking about an eyeliner, right? What an eyeliner is it's an extension of your lash. It's another eyelash. You've just painted on another eyelash. That's how you should think about it. So when you're thinking of the flick, you want a little bit of an angle, but you're just giving it that, to get that kind of doe-eyed look. Then you just, to get the angle is right. To get the angle right is right. So I've just done that. And now what I'm going to do is, I can't do this without using, so what I've got on here is the Take the Day Off balm. So I've got a little bit of that on there. And to create the right line, you just do this. So you kind of apply and rub out and apply and rub. I know it sounds like I'm putting it on and taking it off again, but that's how you get that's how you get the angle that's going to work best for your eye, basically. So now I'm just going to show you that there we go. And then you can apply as much of this as you want. You can do loads. You could do like an Amy Winehouse big one, or just keep it nice and simple, which is what I am. Oh my God, this is so scary. Oh no, it's gone wrong. But that's all right, because I've got this guy. So where it's gone wrong, I'm just going to do this. And wipe it away. And start again. But I'm always thinking about adding that extra eyelash, basically. Christ alive, this is really hard. Have I done it? Ta-da! So there we are. I've got a few more eyelashes. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to be very quiet. I wasn't very quiet at all, was I? But that took a lot of concentration. But for you guys, it'll be easier because you're not chatting while you're doing it. And now, my Desert Island disc. Desert Island. If I could only have one thing in my makeup bag, it would always be mascara. And I have learned through many times of being stuck somewhere and going, oh Christ, I've got to put some more makeup on. I'm not saying the morning after, I'm just saying that, you know, when you kind of go, you didn't realise you're about to have a wicked night out with your friends or whatever it might be, and you've only got mascara in your bag, this can do everything. So this mascara is incredible. Clinique High Impact Mascara. I know that it's there. And I really urge you, this is the bomb. This is the bomb diggity. So again, this is new, and you just want to, when you're getting a new one, again, you just want to make sure that there's not too much on the brush. And then for me, you're going to see up my nose, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm really sorry, viewers, but you're going to see up my nose. To the root, and then if you I've found what works really well is if you blink into it. If you kind of like encourage the mascara onto your lash by blinking into it. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And my mum actually gave me such a good piece of advice with mascara. She said, imagine, oh Christ, I've done that. That happens as well. It's not my eye, but it's fine because I have one of these guys. And I'm just going to go like, yes, never happened. No one's saw anything. But what she said is, she said to imagine the end of the lash. So you're popping it on and you're thinking about the end. And that I find, if anything, gives you something to think about as you're applying mascara. And again, the beautiful thing with this particular mascara is you can whack as much on as you like, which is really good. And then underneath, just a wee little touch. And again, some people, I learned, don't actually like wearing it underneath. I do. So it's up to you guys. And now this is my new favorite thing, right? I don't know about you guys, but I always want to have on a lipstick that doesn't look like lipstick. It's a blessing and a curse. My lips are naturally a very dark color. So when I was younger, I used to cover them in foundation to try and get rid of them because that's what we do when we're just unsure of ourselves. But my lips get dry very, very easily. And in the we're now in the summer vibes. I know it's different for where everyone else is in the world right now. But this guy is ridiculous. Not only does it just look banging, they just make these things look so cool. So this is a lip balm with a colour, basically. So it comes in a million different colours. This is Gojo Berry, which is brilliant. But you can find, yes, Clinique is can do some amazing things with matching your lips to the right colour and all of these things. But for me, I'm doing this one because I think it's going to be a bit more of a look for this particular thing. So then, I mean, I could tell you how to put on lipstick, but because it's a lip balm, ta-da! It's all you need. And it's so moisturising because it's literally a lip balm with a bit of colour, which I go into shops and I'm like, can I get a lip balm that's got a bit of colour in it? And they're like, no. Well, now you can, which is excellent. Show us Ted. Let's just get to the point where just show us Ted. I love it. And the other thing that this is also good for, let's say you've only got these things in your makeup bag, right? You could take a bit of this, tap, tap, tap with your finger, and you could even give yourself a little highlight. Do you remember what I was saying about the lighter colours and the that's what's going to make it, to give your cheekbones even more of a kapow. You could even pop them up there just to give your eyebrows a little kind of, I don't know what that does to your eyebrows, but I know that people do it. So I'm telling you guys because I think it's great. And then the other thing that you could do as well is with what we've got thus far, if, I realise I'm not talking about eyeshadow, but what you could do is you could take your bronzer, comme ça, and a brush of some description. You could even use your fingers, if I'm really honest, so which I might do. And I'm just going to take some of that, and right in the crease, I'm just going to take a bit of bronzer. Who knew? And pop it right in the crease for a bit more of a defined look. And there you go, it does two things. Those two things, you do two things. Oh my God, 29 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, I'm going to get Ted. He's eating my cotton pads, which are another very good thing. But I just want to say, as we are beginning to wrap it up, thank you so much for being here and for watching and for listening to me, a novice, try and tell you about makeup. Hang on.
What are you doing?
Who's this? Ted has arrived! Isn't he so cute? It's also very hot. It's very hot still. So thank you guys. Oh my gosh, just licking off my makeup. Classic, absolute winner. He's eaten more makeup in his life than he knows what to do with. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my tutorial. Do go on Clinique.com and they will tell you everything that you need to know as well. I've just literally just thrown him on the floor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. The Fox Terrier is with my mum, just so you know. Thank you, everyone. This has been an absolute treat and a joy. I'm going to go and wash these hands off so I don't get them covered in my white dress. Thank you, everyone. So much love to all you beauties around the world and enjoy getting out of lockdown. Bye. Oh, end show.